Hey mamas, today I want to talk about blame, being a victim, and how neither of those have got anything to do with not taking responsibility for your life and why I would actually recommend them. These are two necessary steps to take. Being a victim and blaming others for how you feel and what's happened to you or to or around you in your life. Why? Because it's through doing this that we create the space for feelings that we had when we were a child to be validated, seen, heard, and released. Think about it. When you were a child, you didn't think about other people's point of view. If you did, that was because you were trained into doing it, and that is part of the attachment trauma that you suffered. You would at some point before you were trained into this point of view felt that things were unfair, that it wasn't okay to be treated this way, that it was not okay. And these are the feelings of blame that we have to release as adults. We're not saying that you're going to be a victim for the rest of your life. No, that's absolutely not what we're saying. We're saying that you are dealing with the inner child part of you, not the adult part of you. And the inner child part of you, in order to feel healed, needs to blame. She needs to blame her parents, her primary caregivers, maybe her siblings, maybe her teachers, all the figures of authority that didn't see, understand, give her space, hear her, make room for her big feelings and validate them. This is so important because if you don't do this now as an adult, when it is possible for you to do it, these feelings of resentment and pain and grief and frustration and irritation and whatever else might be in there, jealousy, they stay in your body. So blaming, being a victim, is a very important and necessary part of reaching the other side. And what is that? That is acceptance. Acceptance of what has happened to you. Acceptance of the people that did these things, said these things to or around you. Acceptance that they were trying their best and they are flawed human beings just like you are. But you can't get there through mindset work. I can't emphasize this enough. You do not get to acceptance or forgiveness through willing yourself to get there. It doesn't happen. It may work for a bit, but if you're tired or hungry or overwhelmed or stressed, then all the old feelings that you've stuffed down, all the negative ones, they will come up. So you have to get rid of these so that they can't come up. This is why we are a victim. This is why we blame. So I don't want to hear anyone else telling me, why are you saying victim, blame? That's not taking responsibility. Do you know what? It's the opposite. That is exactly taking responsibility for your old stuck feelings. It's not toxic positivity. No, it's not. It's saying, yeah, I wanted to blame when I was a child or a teenager or a young adult, and I'm going to make space for those feelings because they are real. I'm a human. I experience a range of emotions, and I'm going to hear them because no one heard me then. Right? So no more, that's not taking responsibility. Blaming and being a victim as a necessary stage, which is temporary, of your healing is what will get you to true, long-lasting forgiveness and acceptance.